Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Terrapins ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Toledo Rockets return team didn't help matters out much there. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Richardson. A little screen to the running back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nicholson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Going up top on first down. What a snag by the defense. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense one.
Offense set on first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete on the right side.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun, running back gets to give. The Terrapins have a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Maryland! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the Rockets are in the hurry-up. Pulls it and fires to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Rockets are flying down the field. Using the quick game. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They want to get this defense on its heels. Dropping back, it's Richardson. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10.
Oh, man, how do you not love when people lay out to catch the football and give that kind of effort? I mean, he gave up his body, grabbed the football, sucked it in, pulled it in. Referee says catch. What an effort.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's battle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After the incompletion, will they try it again here on 3rd and goal? Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And the returner will be brought down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense.
Snatches it on the run. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. They go to the ground. No, he just flat ran over it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Handoff to the single running back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Getting some heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch, called for and made. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Complete on 3rd down. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Running it back, it's Turbin. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's a draw. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. The give to the tailback. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 11 to Oregon.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on 2nd down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Richardson. He's got an open man. He's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Toledo.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catching up to give them the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man to the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Fires toward the target. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Richardson. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and then maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Terrapins are on the move. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls. And most of the time, I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The play action fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the side.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him tonight.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Grabbed in the middle. It's battle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd downs.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Power football with the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. It's complete.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting in this position.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Losing, we got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off and make some plays for this offense.
Really nice job there as the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down.
Just destroying his way through the field. Touchdown, Terrapins! They take the lead with the 6. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
The expressway is wide open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage. Anticipate.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Rockets head it quickly to the line. To the air, it's Richardson. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drop.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Not in lock.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes a grab enough for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets...
Holds it in on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rockets offense is back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a win.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Quick pass and catch, good enough for the first down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll go to the counter. Breaks the tackle. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo. Might as well stick with him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Richardson. Going for the big play. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Steamrolls his way ahead.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give to the back.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Give to the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll return it. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little. Touchdown, Maryland! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going up top here late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking for a man. It's Richardson. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happens. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up.
Got enough space. Give him 88 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And they probably don't need to risk. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here he comes out of the end zone. stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Oh, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He looks that one in nicely. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Rockets will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
He's back to throw on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands, what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. A hand to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage. They got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
You just got to be so careful now with footing. Quarterbacks, the ball's going to be slippery. Receivers maybe slipping in and out of breaks. They just weren't on the same page on that last throw. First drive of the game, in the rain, they throw a pick.
First down here for the offense. The give on the counter. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Auburn lines up quickly.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You could see the little misdirection by this offense, fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Turbin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive. I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. The running back has it. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the tackler. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Try to get it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
He's got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll line up for a second down play. The option look. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Caught. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Second down after that incompletion. Off play action. Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Offense getting set for first down. Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Terrapins in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
A first down for the offense. He's looking to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Quick completion on the out. Obliterates him, still on the move. And he was on his way, and they get at the 30. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Motion from the offense. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Quarterback moving. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got them backed up. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. After run, now throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. He wants to throw. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football game.
On 3rd down, going up top. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gets it out fast. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Terrapins want to move quickly. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Getting set for the point after. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys.
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. extending the play. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On the move, he fires. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard. They got it. It's blocked. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Terrapins will hustle to the line. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quarterback checking the play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to pop the draw. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense might bring the house here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how when we do it again. Keep attacking.
Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This has been a tight one. Third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Auburn. They'll try to add another to their lead. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It would be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Final play of the quarter coming. On On second down, he'll try to make the connection. On target. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Snap from the gun on third down. It's caught downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Back to the air one more time. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running with power. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Fires downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down now after the sack. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man on the outside. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got it down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Flips it out to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll try the run. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. At the 45 on its way. Turns it on down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Maryland! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score. Time winding down. What is better than this? Trying to get to it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.